the river of consciousness, navigating attachments and aversions towards self-realization. In the vast expanse of existence, consciousness flows like an unbounded river, pure, eternal, and divine. This river permeates all, including us humans, offering a seamless connection to the universal essence. However, as we journey through life, we often introduce impurities into this pristine flow through attachments, raga, and aversions, davesa. Attachments arise when we develop a strong desire for certain experiences, objects, or outcomes. When these desires are fulfilled, they often give birth to new attachments, creating an endless cycle of craving. Conversely, when our desires remain unfulfilled, they can lead to aversions, feelings of hatred, resentment, or sorrow. This oscillation between attachment and aversion disrupts the natural flow of consciousness, leading to a state of impurity and unrest. The mind, influenced by these fluctuations, becomes a repository of impressions or samskaras. These deep-seated imprints shape our perceptions, reactions, and behaviors, often without our conscious awareness. Over time, these samskaras solidify, influencing our responses to new experiences and perpetuating the cycle of attachment and aversion. To break free from this cycle, awareness becomes our most potent tool. By cultivating a state of mindful observation, we can begin to recognize the arising of attachments and aversions without becoming entangled in them. This practice involves observing our thoughts and emotions as they emerge, acknowledging their presence and allowing them to pass without judgment or reaction. Through consistent practice, this awareness begins to dissolve existing samskaras, preventing the formation of new ones. As the mind becomes less cluttered by these impressions, it regains its clarity and purity. This purification process not only brings mental peace, but also has profound effects on our physical well-being, as the mind and body are intrinsically connected. As we continue this journey of self-awareness, we move closer to experiencing our true nature beyond the confines of the mind and body. In this state, we realize our essence as pure consciousness, untouched by the dualities of attachment and aversion. This realization is the pinnacle of self-discovery, leading to enlightenment and liberation from the cycles of suffering. The river of consciousness remains ever pure, but our interactions with it determine our experience of life. By recognizing and releasing our attachments and aversions through mindful awareness, we can restore the purity of our consciousness, leading to holistic well-being and ultimate self-realization. To transcend the cycle of attachment, raga, and aversion, davesa, and progress towards self-realization and liberation from suffering, two profound meditation practices can be instrumental. First one is Vipassana meditation, insight meditation. Vipassana, meaning insight or clear seeing, is a traditional Buddhist practice that cultivates deep self-awareness by observing thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment. This practice helps in recognizing the transient nature of experiences, thereby reducing attachment and aversion. Mindful observation by sitting comfortably and focusing on your breath. As thoughts or sensations arise, observe them without clinging or pushing them away, noting impermanence of these sensations. Acknowledge that all experiences are fleeting. This realization diminishes the tendency to develop attachments or aversions. Equanimity. Maintain a balanced mind, understanding that pleasure and pain are both transient. This balance leads to a reduction in reactive patterns. Benefits of Vipassana. Regular practice of Vipassana leads to a profound understanding of the nature of reality, helping dissolve deep-seated samskaras, mental impressions. This practice dissolves the egoic sense of self, eradicating the roots of attachment and aversion. Advocated by the sage Ramana Maharshi, involves the introspective question, "Who am I?" This practice directs attention inward, seeking the source of the I thought, leading to the realization of the true self beyond ego and mental constructs. Questioning the self. Whenever thoughts arise, especially those rooted in attachment or aversion, ask, "To whom does this thought occur?" The answer is, "To me." Then inquire, "Who am I?" Tracing the I thought, follow the sense of I back to its origin, beyond the body and mind, to the pure awareness that underlies all experiences. Abiding in the self, rest in the awareness of being, without identifying with transient thoughts or emotions. This practice dissolves the egoic sense of self, eradicating the roots of attachment and aversion. It leads to the direct experience of pure consciousness, untainted by mental fluctuations, culminating in self-realization. By integrating Vipassana and self-enquiry into daily practice, one can systematically dismantle the patterns of attachment and aversion. These meditative paths offer a transformative journey toward inner freedom, culminating in the realization of one's true nature and liberation from the cycles of suffering.